How did early 50s TV cameras capture images? Imagine a time when television was just starting to become a household fixture. The cameras used back then were quite different from today's sleek devices. In the early 1950s, television cameras relied on a special type of vacuum tube called the image orthicon tube. This tube was a major step forward in broadcast technology. It could pick up images even in relatively low light, which was a big deal at the time. The process began with the camera focusing the scene through a lens onto the face of the image orthicon tube. Inside the tube, a photosensitive surface converted the light into an electronic charge. This charge represented the brightness and details of the scene. An electron beam inside the tube then scanned this charge pattern, turning it into an electrical signal. This signal was sent through cables to the television station, ready for broadcast. These cameras were large, often weighing over 200 pounds, and they used many vacuum tubes, which needed a lot of power, sometimes over 3,000 watts. Because of their size and complexity, they often required multiple operators to handle focus, zoom, and alignment. In the early 1950s, most of these cameras produced black and white images. Color television was still in development, with some experimental color cameras using 3 separate image orthicon tubes for red, green, and blue. These 3 signals were combined later to produce color images. The cameras used lenses and mechanical parts to focus the scene onto the tube's photosensitive surface. The entire system was a marvel of engineering, combining optics, electronics, and mechanical parts. The signals generated were then transmitted via cables to the broadcast station. The standard resolution was based on the 525 line system, which defined how many lines of detail the picture had. These early cameras were the foundation of television broadcasting, representing the technological spirit of the era. They symbolized a time when television was still new and exciting, with each broadcast a glimpse into the future of communication.